All right, we
back.
are back. Sorry for that miserable fail of a live stream. We are in Ethan's van, parked at the coffee shop parking lot.
Yep.
So, let's see if we can find a good spot to place the phone.
Right there on the.
Because you can't live stream on YouTube with just your laptop anymore. So.
Yeah, apparently you need streaming software, so we should have looked into that first.
Yeah, but looks like 100 of you guys are already here, so thanks for waiting and dealing
Sweet.
with our baloney. So I'm going to log in on this stream on my laptop so I can see your comments a little easier. And yeah.
Yeah, so we'll just start over. Yeah, today's our 1-year anniversary of YouTubing. Essentially the first video we ever posted on the channel, the video of me almost dying in the Barbie car. That was a year ago today, so now there's 300,000 of you guys, and that's pretty freaking amazing. So thanks for being here. Do I really look like Justin Timberlake? I mean, really? Like, there's a lot of comments. I don't think I do. Hey, somebody gave us a couple dollars. Thanks, guys. You really don't have to give us money. I mean, we appreciate it, but you know, yeah, we really do appreciate it.
Oh yeah, that's awesome, guys. Where is Bjorn? Oh, that's the girl.
We could have had the dogs in the back seat. I didn't bring them because I thought we were going to be in your apartment.
Yeah, we really thought, okay, got an apartment, let's try it out, but nope, that didn't work. So
yeah, but we figured it out. It's going good,
and we're back at it. So what do you guys want to talk about? I mean, we could talk about first, I just think, like, how everything kind of lined up and started coming together. And the main thing, the obvious thing, is that you guys are following our content and sharing it, and that's enabling us to build crazier and crazier things. So thank you so much for that. We can't thank you enough. We just sold our 100th order yesterday.
Yeah.
Our 100th t-shirt sell. So that's insane. We weren't expecting this at all. Nowhere near it. So
yeah, and in 1 year we've gone from building some stupid crap in my garage on weekends to this is our full-time job now. So that's pretty amazing.
Oh, someone said the live stream is still up, the old one, so I'm going to delete that really quick.
Okay,
but
cool. Go ahead.
They want to know if we're rebuilding the Jeep.
Oh, yeah, of course we're rebuilding the Jeep, obviously. How could we not? Yeah, so we've got parts on the way for the Jeep. We'll be starting fixing it maybe next week, well, whenever the parts get here. We're going to put bigger axle and better bearings and all that, and way better shocks. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the whole suspension system while we're at it, do proper 4-link and all that stuff.
And we have a new sponsor for that build. Go Power Sports is going to be sending us some of their 1 1/4 stuff. So
yeah, we're going to go 1 1/4 chromoly hollow axle instead of 1 inch solid mild steel or whatever it is. So yeah, are we gay? No, we're not gay. That's we'll answer that now and we'll move on. Edwin's married to a woman. I was.
Pretty cool.
So, you know, yeah, neither of us is gay.
That's got to count as something. Shout out to Nightmare.
Who's Nightmare? Oh, just somebody
he's on
asked
here.
for a shout out.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. Oh, we got someone new here, and he loves the Jeep. So
Awesome.
Thanks for watching. Everyone that's new, we're super, super stoked to have you.
Yeah.
And everyone that's been here for a while, you guys are the real homies.
Yeah, I think we've gotten like 15,000 new subscribers in essentially the last week, so that's amazing. Somebody said, oh, come on, don't be another Go Power Sports channel. We're not going to use Predator engines on anything. We're getting some really great parts from Go Power Sports, but we're not gonna just build Predator engine go-karts and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, we got a really good question. Is the Barbie car ever going to come back to life? So for everyone who's new, our first build was the Barbie car Mustang. And yes, we ordered a completely new wiring harness for it and everything we need to, we think, get it running again.
Yeah.
Because we never broke it. It was just running fine. All of a sudden it stopped.
No
I checked
spark.
all the electronics. It worked. I put everything back together and it didn't work. So we're just going all new electronics and hoping for the best. So yes,
Yeah.
we will be building that.
So, yeah, so we'll be replacing basically the whole electrical system on the Barbie car until we get it going again, and then we'll definitely race it against the Jeep. Somebody said, "Is it out of gas?" No, it's not out of gas. There's no spark.
Yeah.
Somebody said, "Shout out," and I will donate. I didn't see who it was.
Well, Caleb's been watching us for 10 years or 10 months.
10 years? Whoa, that's
creepy.
That's a trick.
So shouts out to Caleb.
Yeah.
Get a trailer for the Jeep so you can haul the Mustang. This
Yes.
is something we've been seriously talking about.
Yeah, we're planning that. Well, actually, we have spare parts from the broken axle to work with. So really, all we need to do is get some wheels and tires and a few other things, and start working on the trailer so we can tow the Barbie car around with the Jeep.
Yeah.
How?
And,
Go ahead.
oh, and Mark wants to know if I was the one who broke the Barbie car. I was the one who broke the Barbie car the first time, but this time
Yeah,
Ethan
no, I
was
broke it at the
driving.
same time. I mean, it really just broke itself. Like, it just, 1 second to the next, the spark went away. So, but yes, I'm generally the one that breaks things.
Mm-hmm.
Have you tried unplugging it and plugging it back in? Yes, many times.
Yeah.
I think somebody said we should use the wheels from the Barbie car for the trailer. That's actually not a bad idea. We could use the original gold
Oh,
wheels. But we'll see
Yeah.
what we end up
We
going
talked
for
about
afterwards.
using the axle we snapped in half for the Jeep.
Yeah, just
So-
weld it back together, sort of, because it
Yeah.
doesn't have to be perfect for a trailer.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody asked how the Odyssey build is going. It's going really good. Hopefully by the end of the week, we should be able to have it running and not driving, but powered the rear wheels. So, yeah. Also, Clinton, no, we have not figured out what broke on the Taco yet. Well, aside from looking at it. But, yeah. I saw somebody just donate.
Yeah.
So we should-
Thanks, Joshua. That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you. We really appreciate it.
You can do what we do. Why can't you?
Who's what? Somebody
He
said.
said, I wish I could do what you do.
Oh, yeah,
Well-
just, start building shit.
Yeah, that's, I mean, you just got to start and then just keep doing it. And if you film it and get people interested, then it's easier. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think that what we do is necessarily hard. We're just creative and spend a lot of time on it.
Yeah, like when we built, like obviously I had the welding skills and whatnot before we started, but like when we built, if you look at the quality on the Barbie car, which was a year ago, versus the Jeep now, like I built both of them, and the Barbie car is a piece of trash compared to the Jeep. So, like, I just gained most of those skills by doing them for a year, like every single day. So that, I mean, obviously I had, some knowledge to start with, but you can start at any level, really.
Yeah. David wants to know what we're going to use the Goldwing for. So we used
yeah.
the radiator for the Goldwing and the Odyssey, but that was actually an old project Ethan can tell you more about.
Yeah, that was the radiator that we stole that from my old Goldwing project, and that was just something I did on my own a few years ago. I bought a terrible old Goldwing that was an absolute disaster, and like completely restored it and kind of turned it into a little bit of a like cafe style bike, and then finally got it running, and then it threw a rod, so it's been sitting in parts in my shed for a while.
Mm-hmm. So I've seen this pop up a few times. Ethan and I are friends, not brothers, but we grew up in the same area, so
Yeah.
we
we
have
do look
similar
like we could be
interests. Yeah, and we
I
do look
suppose.
like we could be brothers.
Yeah.
And Charlie wants to know if he donates $100, what project would we put it towards? Maybe a new one. Because
what project do you want us to put it towards? Really, I
we're
mean,
talking about buying a total motorcycle, a fast one.
or two. We
Or
have two
two.
different ideas there.
Yeah. We could
well,
tell him about the Ducati one.
Yeah, the
maybe.
drift trike. I mean, the drift trike that we showcased a while ago with the KTM 300 engine. You guys obviously really loved that, or somebody loved it anyway. So we want to build our own stupidly fast drift trike, but we can't let Steve win with his, so we want to buy a Ducati and make a drift trike out of it. So that'd be fun.
Yeah, and shouts out to Steve Hessick if you're watching.
Oh yeah, Steve, where are you at, Steve?
Yeah. And let's
Oh, somebody said Hayabusa drift trike. Yeah, that would be pretty obscene. I like the idea of the Ducati actually largely just because of the shape of the engine. Like it's narrow, so you could have it between your legs and not be obscenely wide.
Yeah. And Joshua said he has 4 kids, oldest is 5, so I feel you there. But when they grow up and you can start building with them,
There you go.
get them into it when they're young, man. I have my best
2J drift trike.
Yeah. We got a 2J something, right, guys?
We're gonna build something with a 2J, obviously.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lindsley just gave us $2. Thanks, Jennifer. That's awesome.
Jesse says, thanks a lot for teaching me a bunch on mechanics and build stuff.
Wow, I'm glad you've learned something from us. I mean, we're just learning as we go too. So, really glad you enjoy it and have learned something.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Subaru engine drift trike. There's an idea.
Oliver wants to know if the Barbie car will be turboed again.
Probably not. I'm gonna say that if we're gonna do that, we'll start with a much better engine. Just if we want to do a turbo kart build. I mean, we obviously want to do that, but that's just not a good engine to start with. So we'll go with something different.
Yeah.
And then turbo that. Maybe we'll turbo the Jeep. Maybe not. But yeah.
Yeah, sorry we're a little behind, guys. We're just trying to respond to as many comments as possible. So
Yeah,
if you see that I'm catching up, then drop some more comics. But right now, Boxed Fender says he loves the style of our builds and what got you guys into fabrication. Well, Ethan got me into fabrication. So really the story starts with how Ethan got into fabrication.
Yeah, actually, that's a good question and a good story. So when I moved up here to Idaho when I was 8, a neighbor of mine had a whole fabrication shop set up, and actually that's if any of you noticed the Piranha metalworker tool that we have in the shop for shearing metal and stuff, that actually came from his shop. And so yeah, when I was 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like younger teenage years, I used to just hang out at his shop all the time and watch him build stuff, and that's where I learned how to weld and the basis for my fabrication skills. So yeah. I learned that you could build literally anything with metal, as opposed to wood, where you're limited to, well, just limited a lot.
Yeah. Ryland says, Barbie Jeep overlanding. So we are going to go to Moab in the fall, and
Yes.
we are going to take the Jeep on some real trails, and we're getting a Recluse clutch for it, which will be a whole video. So
Yeah.
we just talked to some people today. That's going to be awesome. So shouts out to the guys at Recluse. Cause
Yeah,
badass.
we're getting a Recluse clutch for the Barbie. I always was thinking that it was something we should do. So yeah, it's going to be amazing, and we might even take the Jeep to Gambler and like gamble in it.
Yeah.
Like not just rip around camp, but like actually drive it at Gambler. We'll see, but that's an idea too.
Yeah. And to clear up, I see this popping up a lot. We can't sell the Barbie Jeep, guys. It's, it's 6 months building it, and the best we can do is you can watch the videos and see the build thread on our website under builds. We have every part that we used, and every single time we upload a video, we actually update that. So check that out. I mean, I guess you could treat our content like a tutorial. We try to edit it more as entertainment, but just see what we do and make it happen. Yeah.
Yeah. And also we can't sell the Jeep because like if we sold it, we wouldn't be able to keep making content with it. Like, this is how we make money now. And, if we sold the Jeep for whatever, a few $1,000s or something, then we'd miss out on a whole bunch of successful videos with it. So, and also 6 months of my time is worth far more than anyone would actually pay for the Jeep.
Yeah.
20 grand. Somebody says 20 grand. Yes. Like that would be actually a reasonable price for how much work has gone into it. But the problem is it's still like a terrible engine that doesn't run. Well, it's not terrible. It's just old and doesn't run right.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's still a prototype as well. So.
And for that cost, you can just get a real Jeep.
Yeah, or a Razor or something.
Yeah.
Also, it's just one of a kind, and that's the
Yeah.
the great part about
And
it.
we got to do more cool stuff with it. So.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. Someone wants to know if we're going to SEMA. We might be.
We might actually, yes. We're
Just
going to
last
try to go to
week-
SEMA.
Yeah, just last week we talked to somebody who might want us at their SEMA booth, and we will bring the Mustang and the Jeep if that happens, and that would be amazing. But no matter what, we are certainly going to try, and hopefully a lot of you guys can come out there or do another meetup while we're down there in Vegas. So we're going to try to do some meetups. We're going to do one in Sandpoint, actually. We didn't know that there are any fans in Sandpoint, but there are. So comment if you're in Sandpoint, Spokane, Coeur d'Alene, Missoula.
Yeah,
Any place like that, we
anywhere
could
close enough.
realistically do a meetup. So, yeah. Boosted
Yeah.
Rodeo wants to hang out.
Sweet.
Dude, we got to. For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Oh, that's what we could do the meet at their track.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Right?
the
Yeah.
Boosted Rodeo
Boost-
guys.
Boost
I have
Rodeo
a,
guys,
a
they have
friend
a-
with a track.
Yeah.
And they've been inviting us out there, getting their builds together, and then we're going to get our builds together and meet up there. So, yeah, also they were at the Drift event. And,
Yeah, and they just said let's do it. So yeah,
sweet.
yeah.
Count us
That's
in.
we were just trying to think of where to do a meetup, but yeah, it's somewhere where everybody can bring their ridiculous toys, and we can all just hang out and have fun. Somebody asked about the snowmobile scooter thing there. I saw a comment pop up, and yeah, it's still actually in snow mode. It has the track and ski on it still. We're gonna actually throw the tire on the front and see what it's like to drive it with a track on the back and a tire on the front. So you'll see that at some point.
We're going to go to the same spot we did for the Barbie Turbo series in Oregon on the beach there. So, let's do a meetup while we're there.
Yeah.
But this time, we're going to have the Jeep, the Mustang, the Odyssey, and the scooter all running, hopefully.
All running when we get there.
Yeah, and then we'll
They'll
break them
probably
all.
all be dead when we leave.
We'll break them all and go home. A lot of people are saying EFI setup for the Jeep.
I was just thinking that I actually it's not a bad idea to just do that now. Well, soon, to get rid of all the annoying tuning problems of the carburetor, and then it'd be ready for turbo whenever win. It's really not if, it's when.
Yeah, it's win at this point.
Yeah.
Mini Taco. There aren't very many Japanese cars.
No, there's like no Japanese Power Wheels toys.
Power Wheels, because we'd love to do like an S chassis or like a GTR or something, but any ones that you find, you have to ship them in, and then they're like really small.
Yeah.
So it's really like American cars that get the Power Wheels toys, especially the ones big enough for it to be a 2-seater. So, yeah. Blau says, I love your content. You both oddly remind me of myself. Been watching since the end of Barbie Car. Keep it up, boys. You should have a Streamlab set up. Streamlab? We'll look that up because
Yeah. Thank you.
hopefully, I don't know what you guys know about live streaming, but last time we live streamed, we were on my laptop and it was better because we could read your comments, so I'm not like looking away from you guys the whole time. And we'll check out the Streamlab thing. So, any recommendations for better live streams we were
Yeah,
open
we'll
to because we
figure
should
that
do
out
this
next
more.
time ahead of
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, would you guys consider redesigning the exhaust on the Honda?
On which Honda?
Probably the Odyssey.
Everything's
Yeah,
a Honda.
Probably the Odyssey would be
Oh,
my
the Odyssey,
guess.
yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, two-stroke exhausts are ridiculous with the expansion chambers, and I don't really know exactly how that works. I know you can mess with them a little bit, but to like completely redo it, I don't think we could come up with anything that would perform as well even as stock. So at best, like maybe if we could find a set of twin pipes for a 800, because I know people have made those, that could be cool. But again, that'd just take up more space. Like we'll probably just leave it with the pipe it has on it because it'll have, an insane amount of power anyway.
And something else we're talking about with the Odyssey series, guys, is I don't think it's going to be as popular as some of the Power Wheel stuff, but it's so much fun and so cool that as long as you guys are interested in sharing the videos, and we're going to keep going with it because the possibilities are endless for there. We could long travel it, turbo it, do a custom exhaust if we need one, if the
Yeah.
seat and gas tank placement ends up being a problem. So as long as you guys are interested in that, we're going to keep going on it. And we're gonna keep going on it anyways because we want to play with it, honestly. But Rob
Yeah.
says, he says, appreciate you both. Love this channel. Thank you for what you do and not being like everyone else with go-kart channels. Well, we really
you. We
appreciate
appreciate
stuff
that.
like that. Like, we do read every single comment on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, especially YouTube first. But when we see stuff like that, or for the dads that watch our videos with our kids, like,
That's really inspiring
It's so
to hear that.
cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
it's so cool. We love hearing that, guys. So definitely is really cool. And we're glad that our content is presented in a way where you can watch it in front of your kids too. That's awesome. Thanks
Yeah.
for that.
Somebody just mentioned Rather Be Welding, if we could do a meetup with him. I think he's on the wrong side of the country, but if he ever comes over this way, we'd definitely do a meetup with Rather Be Welding. He seems like a cool dude that builds some
Oh,
cool
yeah.
stuff.
For sure.
Actually, his he's building that CBR 600 buggy thing. We could, well, I'd say we could race him with the Odyssey, but obviously we'd win because his is a very much more heavy duty build with a smaller 4-stroke engine. Anyway, we could have fun together with it.
Yeah. Mike wants to know if we can use different music. Right now, because I've had videos in the past that I've got permission for music, and then that music got sold to a label, and then the videos went down, and that really hurts us. So we need to be for sure that we own the rights to the music. So right now I'm using the Richards twins in a lot of my music. So go on their Facebook page and annoy them to make more music. And then I make all the other music. And I don't have a lot of time for making music with editing all the videos.
Right.
So if you guys know producers and their stuff is good, similar style, we would love their email. Make
Oh,
an
yeah.
introduction for us, because we would love to use more music. We just need to be for sure that we have rights to that music, especially since we're doing advertising deals. Like, we could actually get sued if something bad happened with that music.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
so as long as they're serious and we can use it and it's free, we're super down. So tell your producer friends to email us. Our email is in all of our videos.
In the description, yeah.
Yeah.
Some people are. We were talking about the Rather Be Welding thing. I guess everybody's saying he switched to an 1100 engine now, so that might actually be a fun race.
Oh, okay.
I haven't watched one of his videos in a while, so
Awesome.
that would be fun though.
Are we gonna put LED lights on the Jeep like we did the Mustang?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we want to put a winch on it too, so at some point we need to upgrade the stator in it that put to one that puts out more power. And then we can just put whatever electronics we want on it. So yeah.
Thanks, Blau. I am Lone Frog. You've been here since the beginning, man. Shouts out to
yeah.
I am Lone Frog. You're just slaying it, fellas. Thank you. I mean, we aren't. You guys are.
Yeah.
We got hit up by 3 different publications yesterday on wanting to interview about the Barbie Jeep. Like,
And it's all because you guys share it and
Yeah.
watch it. So
exactly. That's it.
literally couldn't do it without you. I mean, we could do it, but we'd be spending a lot of money to build pointless stuff.
It'd be a lot less fun without
Yeah,
meeting you guys. And
It would be, yeah.
yeah, we pulled over on the way to the mud bogs in Canada. Shout out to Clinton from Dirt Garage. He made that happen for us, really. He helped us out a lot on the new video, guys.
Yeah.
Like, you probably see me riding in the back of his truck, and I put his channel in the description. I wish we would have said something in that actual video, because he really did help us out a lot there. But anyways, we were driving there. It just pulled over at a turnout. And one of you guys pulled over and said, I was wondering when I was going to run into you. I knew you guys lived somewhere up here. Like, it's so cool. It's
is.
awesome.
What's funny is somebody asked about that right as you were telling that story, if we've been recognized on the street. And yeah, we do actually. It doesn't happen that often, but like at the grocery store or a restaurant here in town, like, because people know that we live in Sandpoint, they're more likely to recognize us. But yeah, it happens, once every couple weeks, somebody will be like, hey, you guys are the Grindhard guys. Or there's, I don't know if he's on here right now, but there's a guy who works at North 40 Outfitters that recognizes me every time I go in there and asks how the builds are going. So
That's why we're doing a Sandpoint meetup.
yeah,
I
he
had
was
no
telling
idea.
he was telling us there's a bunch of people that would love to meet up. So yeah.
Yeah. Also, yeah, someone said that we should drive up Schweitzer Road. So I know that some of you guys are local. That's awesome. Build a drag Barbie car.
We have talked about doing like Barbie car version 2.0 because there's really nothing worth like upgrading on the original Barbie car. The body is pretty thrashed from Edwin rolling it and us working on it for so long.
My bad.
And the engine's not. I mean, it's okay, but it's not great. Like we should just start from scratch if we want a faster Barbie car. So, like if we could get our hands on one of the Corvette Barbie cars, that would be perfect for a new build with a much better engine.
Definitely. Garfish from Australia says, happy first birthday from Australia.
We definitely want to go there soon.
Yeah.
Or eventually. I don't know
For
when,
sure.
but...
Yeah, a lot of you guys are from Australia, New Zealand, Brazil, Argentina.
Oh, yeah.
It's awesome. So awesome. But he also says, keep being yourselves because you rock as you are. Any recommendations on pipe bender for making chassis?
Yes.
Of
Rogue Fab.
course.
The one we
Rogue
use,
Fab.
yeah.
It's so good.
I mean, we may be biased because it's what we have, but it's fantastic. It can do 180-degree bends. It can bend like every size and shape of everything you'd need to bend. The super heavy-duty one that we have can bend even 2-inch solid steel. So it's a very heavy-duty, very capable bender.
Yeah, and it's really easy to switch out the dies, and the people are super cool.
Yeah, they're
it's a small
awesome
company, but they make a lot of these things. And check out their Instagram. I mean,
Yeah.
it'll say enough in its own. You'll
Yeah.
see how many people are using their Instagram for like real trophy trucks and KOH trucks, and like it'll blow your mind.
And
You'll be like, okay,
drift cars,
well,
drag cars, like
yeah, everything.
People are using their benders to make all sorts of stuff. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, Armitude from Spokane. He said he saw us.
Oh, awesome.
Shouts out to Armitude. California, love you guys. Yeah, we ship a lot of our shirts to California.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Every time we see somebody's address pop up, like we're like, oh yeah, that's sweet. Like we've probably sent shirts to like 7 countries and almost all
over
the
the place.
states.
Yeah,
Like,
it's awesome.
maybe we haven't sold one in Maine yet.
There's a lot of states that there's a lot of like, but the point is we've shipped them like any region of the states we've shipped them to at least one state, like Texas and north, south, east, west, all different parts.
Hey, Josh is from Maine. Never mind. Shouts out to Maine.
But did we send him a shirt? I don't know.
Ameritude. Kind of pronounced like America.
Yeah.
All right. Was Ethan's treehouse on HGTV?
I don't remember. I know HGTV contacted. No, well, I don't think it was on Treehouse Masters, and it was on. Let's not talk about The Woodsman. That was a terrible show. We'll skip right over that. But HGTV did want to do a show on it, but I think Animal Planet with the Treehouse Masters beat them to it.
Production quality is top notch. Any thoughts on introducing 360 video content? Well, now that GoPro has that super sweet new 360 video thing, like we've been seeing some Instagram clips that are like super
to try it out,
impressive,
yeah.
and you can actually edit like any angle you want. So maybe we do that, but more for Instagram content once we have more followers and it's worth producing content just for Instagram. But
Yeah.
that's been blowing up recently, guys, so thanks for following us and sharing
Oh yeah,
us,
Instagram's
because
been huge.
that's been awesome. Like we are actually more easily able to get free parts for our builds because of
The
our
following on,
Instagram
yeah.
content right now. So
And
that's
actually,
just awesome. Super awesome.
and we're trying to grow the Facebook as well because we can monetize on there eventually, and also to get more parts and just to show everybody what we're doing more. So if you haven't checked out our Facebook, it's not super exciting at this point, but we're going to start posting more on there. And
Yeah, we're going to be
doing more,
posting
yeah.
more, doing exclusive content on there. We'll do a shirt contest exclusive to Facebook every once in a while. And so...
Michael. Oh jeez.
Okay.
Michael just said that The Woodsman was his favorite show ever.
Yeah.
That's
They go
embarrassing.
hunting with dynamite in that show. Not
No,
Ethan,
I
but
didn't.
The,
I didn't.
the
Somebody
other
else,
crew.
Somebody else went.
But what was I talking about? Jeez, Michael, you're messing us up.
Yeah, I don't know what we were talking about.
I forget what I was talking about. Oh, Facebook.
Oh yeah, Facebook, right.
So,
right.
So yeah, go over there and check it out. And we also post our videos when we go there, so you'll be first to know. And yeah, I mean, you know, if you're on Facebook, do it. If you're not, then definitely don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jeep shirts and stickers.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Michael, if you're still watching, he's supposed to be making us a logo this week, and it's going to be super sweet because he's a really good artist. What's his Instagram? If you go on our Instagram and see the photos tagged from our drift event, you'll see him. I think it's Mikey Gribben
yeah.
Fine Art. So, yeah, go bother him on Instagram and tell him that we need a new logo.
Yep.
So
Exactly. Go
and
bother
then,
Michael.
yeah, next shirts we're going to do black and white so we can get them cheaper and do cheaper shipping. We know our shirts are kind of expensive, but that's because we have like a ton of colors, so they ended up being pretty expensive. But the next one we're gonna do like more budget. Oh, Michael, sorry for giving you money.
Yeah. Somebody a while ago asked which we prefer, the Barbie car or Cinderella. I don't know how anyone could even ask that question. I mean, Cinderella is just a million times better. But it's also just because we live out in the forest and like, well, I do. That's where we build stuff. Anyway, there's not a lot of space to use a street drift go-kart thing, whereas the Jeep, we can just get on it and rip around at my property or take it to the dunes. It's just more fun.
Yeah. The Mustang is faster, though. The Mustang is certainly more scary. So if you're a thrill seeker, drive the Mustang. But I think we're pretty much caught up on questions, guys. So if I skipped your question because I didn't see it, just go ahead and send us a few more questions now so we can catch up. Sorry if we missed you. Edwin, you sing Recall, bro? No, Michael sings Recall. He's the one that
true.
sings in that song we always use. He's credited on iTunes and everywhere that it's published. So, but Michael and I are gonna make some more music too. So, my plan is to make an album on my own that's just instrumentals for like the time lapses and stuff. And then Michael and I will make a few tracks. I want to make a few tracks with the Richard Twins, and I'm down to collaborate with anybody in this area. So email us your music, guys. Have
Yeah.
your music friends email us because we need more music. All right, let's see what other questions we got.
When are we coming to Florida? I don't know. That's literally as far away as you can get in this country.
Yeah.
We're at the opposite corner.
Yeah. Maybe when things are like we can do a big tour and put everything on a trailer and try to hit car events across the
That'd be
country and
cool.
meet up with you guys. But for now, yeah.
Somebody wants us to build a shopping cart go-kart like Boosted Boys.
Yeah, we should,
Would-
but use a
would be
better
fun.
engine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, comment on the Boosted Boys channel and tell them to come race us. We'll
Yeah.
meet you in the middle, Boosted Boys. We're down.
Yep. It'd be
Yep.
fun.
Someone wants to know what happened to the girl. So, and I call her the girl because she calls me the boy. It's just a pet name. It's not like, it's like if you call your girlfriend Sweetie, you know, it's not disrespectful. But we moved into an apartment in Sandpoint. So we were working on the bus at Ethan's
And
house.
they were living in my living room.
Yep. So we were, you know, doing what we had to do to get the channel going because we knew it was going to work. And now that it's going well, she's not forced to be on the property all the time, so she isn't showing up in many of the videos. But now that the weather's nice again, she's going to come hang out and work on some projects. And whenever we go into anywhere, like when we go to Moab or the Drift event, she'll be there and she'll say hi to you guys. So she's always in the comments too. So if you ever want to say hi to her, just say, "Hey, girl." Let's see what else we got. How to convert a three-wheeler to a four-wheeler so we don't die. I think you should sell the three-wheeler and buy a four-wheeler.
Exactly.
That's gonna be the best place. Your place looks amazing in winter. Yeah, Ethan's crib is
Thanks.
dope
Yeah, I
in the
love it
winter. Yeah. Barbie Jeep Turbo. Yep.
Yep, it'll happen eventually. This time we're gonna not use an eBay turbo. There's a company called Aerocharger that makes a turbo that's got its own oiling system in it, and they use them on snowmobiles around here. So we might hit them up and see if they'll give us a turbo, because we want to actually make it work this time, not just sort of halfway work for a few minutes and then die.
Yeah. Are you going to come and swap a 240?
We-
You've been watching for a while, Jacob,
Yeah.
if you remember us talking about that.
Yeah, since our first live stream, actually, that's when
Yeah.
we first mentioned it.
Uh-huh.
Right here at this very same coffee shop. Except now we're just in my van in the parking lot. But anyway,
Where do you buy all your engines? Well, the first one was we just sacrificed
we
Ethan's
just
dirt bike.
stole it from my dirt bike. Yeah.
And the next one, we just sacrificed Ethan's snowmobile, one of his phasers. And then the one after that we got on Craigslist on a Redneck Road.
Yeah.
And the Odyssey
That's
we
true.
got on Sleepy Hollow Lane on Halloween.
Also from Craigslist. So
Yeah. Basically the
Craigslist, yeah.
worst destroyed stuff we can find on Craigslist because
And the
engines are
snowmobile,
cheap.
the snowmobile, the RMK that we stole the engine from for the Odyssey, we also got on Craigslist for $900, and we rode it around all winter and had a bunch of fun on it, and then tore it apart.
Yeah. Robin is seeing our first live stream. Will you be driving the Taco through the RV? So
There's a possibility there.
I mean, at some point we have to do it because we promised you guys we'd do that at like 10,000 subs. We did not think we were gonna get 10,000 subs in like 4 days. That was insane.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Turbo sled. Well, we will turbo the sled engine in the Odyssey if you guys are interested. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Or we'll just buy a better engine and then turbo it, one that's already fuel injected, because turboing carburetors sucks. And yes, fuel injection, exactly. Yes,
Yeah.
whoever said that.
Dragon Heat, I'm gonna screenshot this information you're saying about easy 400 horsepower Saab because definitely interested in that.
That's good to know.
So I screenshotted that. We'll we'll talk about that in the next live stream.
How about
Brazil, yeah.
somebody said something about a
Crunchy Taco. Do you play
Solid.
Off-Road Outlaws? No, sorry.
mm-mm.
We play. I play old Nintendo games.
Yeah, I don't really have a game console or anything right now, so.
We've been working on the channel so hard. We don't have time for video games.
A rotary shifter cart. That would be awesome, but where are we going to get a... I mean,
We
I
saw
guess
a
we could just
tiny
take a-
rotary.
yeah,
we looked
but
up
that
the
it wouldn't be a shifter cart because it
Yeah.
doesn't have a transmission, it's just the engine.
But and it was like $2,000. So
Yeah, it was
that's
really expensive.
pretty far out of our price range.
Uh-huh.
We spent $900 on the CRF 450 for the Barbie Jeep,
Yeah.
and
Seems to be a good number for us for engine donors is
Oh,
$900.
yeah, for real. You guys will see in the next Odyssey episode, we are getting our money's worth out of that RMK.
Yeah,
We
stealing
used
every useful bit of it.
little bit and piece of that thing.
Yep.
Yeah,
Is Ethan a metal fabricator? Well, I am now.
yeah. Jump Cinderella big time. When we
Well,
get the new
obviously.
axle, we're gonna jump until we
Absolutely.
break it again. So
Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna do. Are you guys interested in a full episode of us improving the rally course, making it go more into the woods, so we can do it on more of the cars? Because
right
if
now
you
it's-
are, we're gonna do a whole episode on that because it's gonna take a lot of time. So it'll kind of pause some of the builds, but I think it'll be worth it.
Yeah.
And we have a bunch of burnt up tires from Shindu Matsuri that we're gonna use for.
I
one
think
of
the answer is
corners.
yes. That was a lot of yeses.
Awesome, we'll do it.
Yeah. Yeah, because as it is, the rally course is like, it's brutal to drive in really anything but like a dirt bike or the Odyssey maybe. Like, we need to make it smoother so you can drive it in most vehicles. And we'll make it a little bit better and all of that. It'll be fun.
You guys gonna enter that scoot in some hill competition climbs?
Oof. I don't know. That thing is scary.
If you guys want to drive it, we'll provide the scooter.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Yeah, something about not dying just sounds great.
Yeah.
We've already gotten hurt enough as is. I still have a huge scar and some kind of squishy thing in my calf from the clutch on the scooter, so that's going well. Twin turbo, the Barbie car.
A twin turbo on a single cylinder engine would be counterproductive, to say the least.
But we'd love to twin turbo something, that's
Yeah.
for sure. That is for
Exactly.
sure.
Leave the retro tires on the Odyssey. Well, we'd love to, but they're absolutely destroyed.
Did we break the taco truck climbing the hill?
Yep, and yes, we very much did break the taco.
Yeah.
We broke a front axle off, but like it broke off like halfway inside the diff, so it'll be kind of a pain to fix that. But we'll get it going. We have most of a spare diff to work with, so it should be good. Make the Odyssey into a slammed street cart and take it autocrossing. That would be hilarious.
That would be. We should get street tires for it and see if they'll let us take it to autocross.
Well, I don't know why they wouldn't let us take it to autocross.
It's fully caged, 5-point harness.
Yeah. That would
Maybe
be
we need
awesome.
like fire suppression.
Lower. Yeah. Well, no, they don't need fire suppression at autocross.
Okay.
That would be amazing. A 2-stroke autocrosser. We could just like have limiter straps that are adjustable and crank the suspension way down so it's lower. That'd be amazing.
A lot of people are saying stuff about lawnmowers. We would need to make a really, really fast lawnmower for it to be interesting
actually,
for us.
It's funny you mentioned that because
Redneck Ripsaw, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know we love the Ripsaw.
Yep. Back to the lawnmower thing. You remember up at Chris's shop the giant lawnmower on the trailer?
Oh yeah, that
He said if we want it, we can have it.
Oh really?
So we could take that and put it like a 2J in it or something.
What should we put?
2J lawnmower,
guys. What should we throw in there?
a 2J lawnmower. That would be.
Man, the lawnmower's got people more excited than anything else we've said so far. 80
Really?
horsepower racing mower.
No, 80 horsepower is not. You're thinking too small.
Yeah.
Way more like 200, 300, 400 horsepower. That's closer.
What made you start making videos for YouTube?
Well, we actually both started like separately many years ago making videos for YouTube, like actually before we met each other, just for fun, really. And then, we got together and decided to do it and see if we could make a channel big enough to do it full time, and it worked.
Yeah, exactly. I was filming professionally before YouTube for other people and like doing music videos and stuff like that. So doing it for ourselves on our own time and building cool toys that we'd want to build anyways. I mean, it's the coolest thing ever. So
Best job in the world.
So why not give it a try? And we both took like 6 months straight not working a single other job, just holding on to every penny we could to make it happen.
Yeah.
And then things started happening, and the brand deals really helped early on, because then we were like, okay, this is gonna work, we just need to put a few more months into it. And now I think we're at the point where we're pretty confident and we'll be able to do this in as long as we want.
Yeah. And it's only going to get better and bigger and
so
crazier.
that is super cool.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Any chance you are making an electric Barbie ride?
We do want to do an electric one at some point. Yeah, for sure. We still have that little Beamer i8 Barbie car not Barbie, whatever, Power Wheels that we picked up a while ago. That one would be fun to do electric still. Jet engine mower. Where the heck are we going to get a jet engine?
Well, Colin Furs builds them, so we could build one too,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, I guess.
I think he has a tutorial on how to build a jet engine.
He does,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, why not?
There we go.
More ATVs. Electric. Do you like Subaru? Wow, the comments are coming in quick, guys.
Yeah. Yes, we love Subaru. I've owned like almost exclusively Subarus my whole life. Like this is the first time in my life I've not owned a Subaru because I blew mine up last winter. Probably have another one at some point, but I'm, exploring other options at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody was asking where I learned my fab skills. Go back and watch the earlier part in the video later on. I explained all that.
Let's see here.
Build a classic rat rod. Yes, we definitely want to do a rat rod build at some point. We absolutely love rat rods. Something with like a really sweet engine in it, yeah, definitely a rat rod at some point.
Heather says, Ethan, you are not allowed to drive my car, just for the record.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's the Heather I went on a date with the other day.
Oh. Let's see here. You need moderators. Yeah, that would be good because then I wouldn't have to look at the screen. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, just dropped about saying the swab and stuff about on our Instagram. Oh, thanks.
Wait, what? About what?
The how you can make it easy 400 horsepower.
Oh,
swap.
cool.
He put it in our Instagram.
Nice. Yeah, sobs are sweet. It'd be fun to do something with that.
People are asking about a car and camera collab. We haven't reached out to them yet. We would like to because we both build weird go-karts, so I think that would be very appropriate.
Yeah.
But they live really far away from us. I'm not sure. Do you guys know where they live? But I think it's like Midwest, East Coast-ish.
Yeah.
So-
I guess they're coming over for the Oregon Mini Gambler thing, which we kind of wanted to go to, but there's way too much stuff happening
That
right
was
now.
yesterday, wasn't it? Oh no,
Or
it's
it's
next
this
weekend.
this weekend,
Oh.
but there's just too much stuff happening this month for us to make it out there. Which is funny because they're coming like from across the country, but whatever.
Yeah, and we don't have many.
We don't
bikes.
have many bikes.
So it wouldn't be appropriate. But
Yeah.
if they come to Gambler, we'll be at the Gambler. So, Cars and Cameras is
Oh,
in North
so-
Carolina.
yeah, cool.
Okay, thanks guys. So that's really far from us. We're in North
Yeah.
Idaho.
Yeah, that's all the way on the other side of the country.
Shopping cart drift build.
Yeah, drifting
That would be
shopping
crazy.
cart. Yeah.
Yeah, should we put our engine in the front? I feel like the Boosted Boys can't really steer theirs because
Yeah, no,
the
but
engine's
yeah.
in the back. So some kind of weight plate in the front they're probably gonna do. So
I guess. Yeah.
yeah, everyone says EFI conversion.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to hit
EFI
up
would-
people
yeah.
that sell EFI kits because they're expensive, but
Yeah.
maybe we can get one.
Or if we know we're gonna
awesome.
have a sponsor deal on that video, we can just go ahead and
yeah, but
get that ahead
Yeah.
of time.
first we need to rebuild the Jeep, and then we're gonna build the trailer.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna like turbo it, maybe put a winch on it because it really does need a little weight in the front end anyways. That'd be the more practical use of a winch, and it'd be awesome. And we are gonna try to use it in Moab to self winch itself over the obstacles. So
Yeah, because it's
that would be pretty sweet.
not big enough to make it up their big obstacles.
Yeah.
Mini truck build. Yeah, those little Japanese mini trucks with
Oh,
the
yeah.
cab over things. Yeah, that'd
You
be sweet.
know we want to do that.
Yep.
What happened to the Porsche?
I'm gonna be working on it soon. I crashed it here in Sandpoint a week after I got it because I couldn't resist driving in the snow, and I wasn't driving like an idiot, but I screwed up and hit someone in an intersection and absolutely smashed the front. So I'll be working on that soon, and but we know it's not going to be popular enough on the channel to like pay for itself. So it's just a personal project that I'll do on my own time, which.
But it's gonna be sweet.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna do a whole tube front and LED light bars and stuff. It'll be pretty sweet.
Yeah, rat rod Porsche, basically, but a pretty one.
Yeah, so not really a rat rod, just a kind of like that pink exoskeleton, Lamborghini that keeps showing up on YouTube.
Yeah. Robert wants to know about the chain in the Jeep.
What about it? I mean,
Is it holding up? So
Oh, yeah.
it was doing perfectly fine. The only reason why it broke was the axle. Obviously, when the axle broke, it messed up basically everything.
yeah,
But the chain in itself and that whole system, like it's fine. When
yeah.
we rebuild it, we'll do it more or less the same.
yeah. It will definitely wear out chains faster than normal because of the flex. And actually, I think when I rebuild it, I'm going to add in a sway bar on the Jeep. So that it doesn't flex as much just at high speeds, a disconnectable sway bar, basically like a trophy truck. Because you don't need the flex then anyway, and that'll help the chain last longer. I mean, it worked fine, but it was definitely going to wear them out fairly quickly, and it might be part of why the axle broke, but really the axle broke because it was flimsy. Backflip the taco. That sounds like a terrible idea.
It'd
be fun, though.
Will Ethan ever show any fear during his stunts? The bigger the jump, the more calm he looks. Cyborg.
That's a hilarious comment.
Ethan's just hardcore, guys. He just doesn't get
I just do
scared.
crazy
I'm like,
stuff.
is that scary? And he's like, no. Like, if you've guys seen the Dune video where we take the snowmobile scooter to the dunes, like, that would terrify me.
Well, I said it was scary at that point. I was like, wow,
you said
that
it was
scary.
but he's still
then I
like,
did it again.
he's like walking around like, oh yeah, that's cool. It's like me, I'd be like, oh no, I'm gonna die. Like going that fast on a bike, it's like, okay, yeah, that's cool. But the acceleration of that thing is just insane. Luckily, I was on crutches that day, so I didn't have to do it.
Yeah.
I did ride it as a snow bike though, and that was really fun. Pretty difficult, but super fun.
Yeah. Somebody asked when we'll be back at Sand Lake. I'm not sure, but we're definitely going back there. Or maybe some of the other dunes in that area. We're not sure. But also, I noticed, I don't know if it's the same person or different people, but I've seen a few comments about turbo diesel. Yes, we definitely want to build something with a turbo diesel eventually. Because turbo diesels are sweet. So I'm not sure what we'll use it in, but definitely something. Maybe that Volvo 240. That might still be a thing.
Gage wants us to say full send. So I'll say it and then Ethan will say it. I don't know if you're sampling it for something or what, but full send.
Full send.
Maybe a ringtone?
Or he just wants to hear us say it.
Text
because
tone.
Full send.
Full send!
Yeah.
Someone said a budget Power Wheels build. That might be kind of interesting.
That could be cool. Yeah.
Like use maybe a used go-kart frame like we did for the first one, just make it better and actually work. And
yeah,
that would be.
I mean, the
budget
Barbie car
version.
is actually kind of a budget one
Yeah.
until we started turboing it and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah. New garage soon. Yes. We would love a new garage. Can't afford it just yet, but eventually we'll definitely upgrade because it's not big enough.
Yeah. Have we been on for? Oh.
51 minutes.
Oh, cool. I thought it was like an hour and 40 minutes. I was like, geez, guys, you're still hanging out?
Yeah.
Could we take the Jeep out on the road? Well, we definitely will. We're going to do so much stuff with that Jeep when we fix it.
Yeah, we might even look into seeing if we can get a restricted plate for it. Because here in Idaho, if you have a bike or a four-wheeler that has headlights and taillights, you can get a restricted license plate that lets you drive on everything but the main highways. So we'll look into that and see if we can. But that would be sweet.
Beaver says, keep the garage. I think the garage is a big part of our channel.
It is.
I think you're right.
It is, but at the same time, it's too small.
We might just need to keep it and then make a bigger one and use both, because we have a lot of ideas and we need places to put things.
Yeah.
And
Although
we
we
don't
will,
want the things we build to get messed up outside either.
right. We will eventually have to start selling stuff, so there's that. Yeah, speaking of which, anybody want to buy the BMW? I mean, it's essentially for sale. We have a few ideas left to do with it, but
Yeah, just
We're
got
about-
back from Shindo. It's a great drift missile, great gambler, great.
it's
Maybe you could autocross it. It's not very comfortable and it's very loud. There's
yeah,
no interior.
Yeah, but hey.
But yeah, we might sell it. So. Oh, 100,000 for the BMW.
Except it said
Sold.
Yes.
What kind of car are we in?
We're in my 1991 Volkswagen Vanagon Westphalia Synchro camper. That's a lot of names,
Pop
but
top.
yeah, it's the camping vehicle of everyone's dreams. It's pretty awesome. Speaking of turbo diesel, I'd love to put a turbo diesel in this someday.
Diesel bike.
That'd be cool. There's a company that made a diesel motorcycle for a while.
Overland build. We do want to buy some Euro sports cars and build some Overlanders. It's not on the top of our priority list, but we both really like it, and we both are bored of our daily drivers. So
Yeah.
it's a good idea.
Yep.
Mud truck. Is there any more videos of tree houses? Probably not. Sorry.
Yeah, we don't really have any plans on that. But, yeah.
You want to talk about a time commitment? And once you already have 2 tree houses in your house, I mean, do you really need 3?
Yeah, I already have more tree houses than I need.
One of them spends 360s. I mean, what are you going to do after that?
Yep.
What is autocross?
What is autocross? It's sort of it's a time trial car racing thing where you race around cones on a track and try to get the best time. There's different classes, but you can run basically any car in it, stock or modify it or whatever you want. We have a bunch of friends here that do it, and it's a lot of fun. So we'll show you what it is at some point.
Yeah. It's your
Ready RC7. He's been saying "say my name" for a long time. We'll go ahead and say his name.
How old are you? I am 20. My sister's 25, so that means I'm 26.
You had to think about that for a while.
Yep.
That's good. I'm 28.
We are doing a stronger axle on the Jeep, but 4x4 will have to be for a different build.
Yeah, if we planned for 4x4 from the beginning, it would be a totally different story, but adding 4x4 to the Jeep now would be too much work.
Yeah. And there's still so much more we can do with the Jeep. I mean,
Yeah.
even just tires, right? We can put it on like
Street
sand
tires.
tires and go to the dunes. We can put it on street tires and rally it around the street. We still have to do. We basically barely scratched the surface on what we're gonna do with the Jeep,
Yeah.
but we're gonna do that in the future because we want to get going on some new builds right now.
We keep working on the Odyssey. Excited to drive that thing. It's gonna be super awesome. Tesla Power Wheels electric build. Yes, that would be amazing.
Yep. Gabe is seriously disappointed with the lack of plumber's crack on our channel.
It's disturbing that someone's disappointed with that.
What seat harness are you going to put in the Odyssey? The original.
Actually, yeah, we just ordered a not brand new to us, seat and harness for the Odyssey. We looked at different options, but basically, I found a used seat and harness in good shape on eBay for about the same as it would cost to buy any other sort of seat and harness. So we just went with that, and it'll look classic and original.
And next episode on the Odyssey build is going to be this Friday.
Yep.
Oh, I saw a good question, but it went away. I forgot.
Do you have any schooling? No, we've never been to school. No, just kidding. Neither of us went to. Well, no. Edwin went to high school. I didn't go to high school. I went to college though for a couple of years. So there's that.
And guys, we will do a video on how much we've spent on the Barbie Jeep eventually, but we need to wait until it works all the way good so we know how much it actually costs. Because if we did it right now, it's like, well, it costs this much to build one that breaks in 2 hours.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
we want to be as honest and clear about what it would cost. Like if you were actually going to do one and actually wanted to ride it all the time, what it would cost. But we love videos like that because I don't think it's something that should be hidden. It's
Right. Yeah.
probably going to be a lot,
Yeah.
but
A few grand at least.
yeah, but it'll be less than maybe a really nice sports quad or something. So
Right. And it all
and
depends
it's
on how
fun
you
and
do
unique and it's dope.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
motorized cooler, that would be sweet.
Oh, I saw somebody sent us a message on Instagram about doing a motorized cooler. That would actually be really fun. And like a lot of people have done those, but nobody's done them with an obscene amount of horsepower. So that'd be
Yeah.
fun.
True.
2-stroke shifter cart. Actually, that's what we should do. Our next Power Wheel, like our next Barbie car, should be a 2-stroke. That'd be fun.
Yeah, for real. And it would sound nice and peppy.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool. What about a side-by-side? Well, side-by-sides are expensive, but if we found like some kind of totaled one and could use the components to make it something different and put like a small car body on it, that would be so sweet. We're
Yeah.
super down, but it is a way higher price point than this other stuff we've been doing. So maybe in the
Yeah.
future when there's more going
And, like,
on.
Some people are just building their own side by sides, and that's awesome. Like Rotherby Welding and Redbeard's Garage, they're both building like their own side by sides. But like to me, like I can build some cool stuff, but I know I can't build a side by side from scratch that's better than a Polaris Razor without using basically all the components from a Razor or a Can-Am or whatever. So like it'd be fun to do something with a side by side, but I wouldn't want to spend like 8 months just building one that's not going to be as cool. So, or if we come up with some other, maybe a 2J side by side, but at that point, it would just be a dune buggy. That's not a side by side if it's got a full size car engine in it.
Trevor says pre-runner BMW. That would be sweet.
Yeah, but not the Ute. It's too trashed. Like that. That'd be too much
Yeah.
work to put into it.
Yeah. I saw. Oh. Someone said look on Copart for the side by side. We were on Copart looking for like bikes and stuff. And have you guys ever had any experience with shipping things from Copart? Because I think they only do the Copart shipping for their cars, but for the ATVs and the bikes, the stuff we'd be more likely to buy, the shipping is very vague. I was thinking about just calling them and asking them about it, but if you guys know anything about that, that would be helpful.
Yeah.
But
Oh, somebody just said shipping is horribly expensive. Well, that's not good to know.
yeah,
I mean,
especially because
it's
there's
good to know.
not.
That's not good
yeah.
news.
That's the bummer part about being in a not so populated area, is
Somebody says try IAAI. I don't know if that's a shipping thing or what.
let's see here.
It might be cheaper to go pick it
Yeah.
up. That's true if we could find one within a reasonable distance.
Yeah.
But that's the problem with living in Idaho is there's not a lot that's within a reasonable distance.
Yeah. Exactly.
4-cylinder shifter cart. That would be fun.
Yeah. Well, guys, it's been an hour. Is there any other questions we haven't answered? Because we'd like to say what's up to all you guys. Peanut butter and jelly. Yeah, we are doing a drift trike.
And we're definitely doing the trailer thing for the Jeep. I saw another question about that. Trailer to tow the Barbie car for sure.
Death carts are cool. I would definitely like to do one sometime, but that is a lot of work. But yeah, we would like to do some. Yes, we are going to race the Jeep versus the Mustang.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
We're excited for that. Drag Week. I think that's in the East Coast, isn't it?
I don't know, but neither of us are really into drag
That would
racing
be-
that much, but it'd be cool to see it, I suppose.
I'd love to have something that's fast enough, like more of a track car that's also fast enough to drag race. Count
Yeah.
me in on that. But I don't think we'll ever do a purpose-built.
Drag car?
Drag
Yeah,
car.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Gage wants a shout out. All right, we'll do some shout outs and then we'll send you guys on your way. So, let's see here. Would you do any of this? Full size Jeep build? Yes.
We want, actually, it would be sweet to do one that's pink and themed like
Mm-hmm.
Cinderella, a full-size version of Cinderella.
Shout out for Willy Wonka, Ace 88. Robert.
Toyota 7. Man, I can't keep track.
Yep.
They're coming so fast.
Yep.
Hey, Moto Mule, shout out!
Yeah.
We got that part. Oh, by the way, guys, if you're all hanging out here, go check out Moto Mule. He builds some pretty cool stuff. His name is Mike, and he's building a sweet golf cart with a CBR 1100 engine in it. I mean, it's not really a golf cart. It's the body of a golf cart on a really sweet tube chassis.
And we're going to race him.
Yeah, we're going to take the Odyssey to Oregon, and we're going to race him.
Yeah. And he actually made a custom part for our Odyssey, and that'll be in the next video.
Yeah, you'll see that.
So that'll be this Friday, guys.
He's got lots of sweet tools, so he can build stuff that we couldn't really build with any sort of precision.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yeah. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for being a part of our first year. And
It's been amazing.
it's been awesome, guys. And if you still have any more questions, just comment on our most recent video, and we'll hang out for a bit and make sure we reply to all the new comments on our latest video. So that's how we'll do it. And if we didn't give you a shout out in this live stream, we'll do it on the next one. So we'll
Yep.
try to do this more often. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.